So we picked up where we left off, where this nigga dodged the hammer, right? And he's confused as flying fuck, wondering why the hell is a hammer attacking me, and who's wielding it. As he trying to dodge the hammer just to try to get to the treasure chest, we see the hammer come crashing straight down and taking down the whole floor with it, including Loki. Meanwhile, this nigga Harald is getting stabbed up. He's also explaining that it's simple. Ragnar just simply doesn't deem you fucking worthy. But with my cursed strength, and immediately get cut off by Shanks and Gaban slicing his legs off. As Gaban notifies that his wounds is causing him a lot of pain because his healing factor is not keeping up with the Conqueror's Haki coating. As they're having a conversation mid dodge, Shanks is actually surprised that he's aware of the God Knight's weakness, but Gaban is talking about a whole different thing. How many times that they try to take you back to the Holy Land. How he would use to basically just like slice him up and send him packing. And apparently Summers mentioned that to Shanks at one point. He's surprised that a fighting force like that even exists, originated in the Holy Lands. Because due to the fact that celestial dragons are utterly useless. And Shanks would consider Shanks said that they consider themselves as divine, living sedentary lives and keeping out of sight. As they're trying to dodge all of Harald's attacks, Shanks said that he wants to save Harald. Even though despite the fact that he was the one that says you can't save him once you go down that deep Shadow Sea contract. Also highlighting that Loki's our best bet. Speaking of Loki, he's getting pissed off at this fucking hammer Ragnar, right? And while Ragnar is twirling towards him, he takes his regular hammer and crash right into Ragnar, shattering Loki's hammer in the process. Completely pissed off and shackled that his hammers got broken, but we see Ragnar dropping off, right? And then we see a fucking squirrel with the Ragnar hammerhead and a mini bump on it. So confirmed that the hammer is a devil fruit, and clearly it was hard enough because it has a little fucking mark on the damn head. Now I'm assuming Shanks the one that says this, but he's never fought anyone that also had conquerors, alluding to the fact that he's aware he has conquerors at this certain age and he's never fought anybody that did. So I'm guessing him and Shamrock doesn't have any brother rivalry, I guess. Okay. We see Jarul open his eyes, still alive but bloody, telling the soldiers to stop Harald and never have him get hands on the devil fruit. And they trying, but they getting their ass beat one by one. As we see the squirrel fully accepted the fact that he was worthy of the devil fruit, we see him ate the devil fruit and it gives him claws and glowing eyes. So he is another mythical zone. Harald sees this and immediately challenges it, and every fucking panel, he's just getting his ass beat. Even down to the point where he has turned down to his human form with Ragnar in hand. Oh, also this is the time when he realized that he also has the blood of a conqueror as well. Realizing that he is now back to his common senses, but not for long, he told Loki to immediately kill him. He asked if he's under control, but he said not necessarily. He's more like inspired under the influence of somebody else that's giving him the motive to do what he needs to do. Loki then said that he's the worst, trying to have his son take his ass out and pretty much forever holding this burden because everybody looking on the outside doesn't necessarily know what the fuck is gonna happen. As he said hurry because it started taking over, Loki again will never forgive him for making him doing all his dirty work, but Harald already knew that's in his case saying I love you. As he charged up a Conqueror's Code and a hammer, and a large lightning come crashing down on Oa's castle, which would be none other than Ragnar summoning that lightning. We seen Loki crying as he's looking back at his old pop's dear son, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is securing Elbaf's future, and that's the end of this chapter.